Where shall I go? Where shall I stay? Who are my people? Where will my bones be gathered when I die? The gods of Moab never answered those questions, but Naomi's aloha did. I stood between graves and a path. My husband was buried in Moab. My past life was buried with him. But something deeper was buried too. My gods, my customs, my name. Naomi turned from me, tears still on her cheeks. She told us to go. She prayed and blessed us. But when Orpah kissed our mother and turned back, something rose in me like fire. I clung to her, not with my hands, but with my soul. Do not urge me to leave you, I cried. I will not turn back from following after you. Where you go, I will go. Where you lodge, I will lodge. Your people, my people. Your aloha, my aloha. Where you die, I will die, and there be buried. May Yahuwah do so to me and more, if anything but death parts us. I chose my dwelling, and it was not made by hand.
Shalom Akuti, and welcome back to Talorah. It is not enough to be around wisdom. You must cling to it. Last episode we watched Orpah kiss Naomi but turned back to the Lechem of Moab. She chose comfort over covenant. But Ruth chose something invisible. She submitted her soul to the instruction of YaHUaH spoken through her email. She clung not just to Naomi's wisdom, but as well as the light within her. This brings us to Pillar 3, the loving instruction. For every daughter of Sion, this is the root that plants you, the shelter that covers you. The wise woman loves instruction. The Torah is perfect. A wise woman is leadable. She allows the Ruach to lead her because she desires to do the will of YaHUaH. Ruth opened her mouth with wisdom, and the Torah of YaHUaH was on her tongue when she said, "Where you go, I will go." Like Abraham, who left Haran when YaHUaH called him out, Ruth left her family, her Abba's Bait, the land of Moab, and the gods of her people. She endures the testing of her faith till the end by abandoning the bread of Moab for manna. The word says, "Teach me, O YaHUaH, the derech of your statutes, and I shall keep it to the end." Loving instruction means allowing the word to train your responses. When fear speaks, what do you do? When bitterness tempts, what do you say? When wickedness whispers, where do you go? We are to endure till the end. Naomi pointed Ruth to the Torah of her email. Not knowing what's coming next, she submitted herself under her wisdom. She listened, gleaned, and waited. And in due time, she became a covenant woman, planted in Torah. A wise woman is teachable. The Torah is a shield. It is not just law, it is a relationship, covenant, and our foundation. The Word of YaH is unchanging. It is powerful. In it, we abide and overcome every season and challenge of life. "Where you lodge, I will lodge," said Ruth. Just as her forefathers removed their tents and dwelt where YaHUaH chose for them, Ruth remained with Naomi. Give discipline to a wise woman, and she shall be wiser. Teach her, and she shall increase learning. A woman without Torah is exposed to every lie, but a woman under the instruction of her email, covered even in a storm, sheltered even in famine. Ruth was covered because YaHUaH chose a place for her. she didn't just follow Naomi, she followed the wisdom in Naomi. She didn't ask for signs, she heard the Torah and obeyed. Ruth submitted to the word of YaHuaH before she saw the harvest. Her submission was not weakness, but worship, and she was blessed by it. The Torah is the living Mayah. A wise woman delights in the Torah, in the word. 3 women, 3 veils of mourning. Naomi returned to receive transformation. Orpah, she kissed Naomi and walked away. But only one daughter-in-law returned for joy. Ruth return symbolized every wise woman returning to Abraham's wells when wisdom sent them, drawing living Mayim with gladness. The word said, with joy you shall draw Mayim from the wells of salvation. Ruth was steadfast in mind. Her delight was in YaHuaH. She was like a tree planted by streams. She said to Naomi, your people, my people. She was no longer a Moabite, but YaHuaH's daughter, and dwelt among her people, drinking living Mayim. Our forefathers fought to keep these wells flowing as the enemy put sin in them. They know that it is a gift from YaHuaH to his people. YaHuaH will bless them that bless you, and curse him that curses you. And you are Abraham's seed. The curse on the land of Moab was no longer in effect, and the blessing of Israel belonged to Ruth. Her obedience at the threshing floor secured redemption because she was planted under loving instruction. The Torah is light. A wise woman is a doer of the Torah. Ruth said again to Naomi, your haloha, my haloha. She believed in YaHuaH, the aloha of Israel. She held on to the instruction that saved her, the Torah of her Ima, Sarah. Scripture says, woe to them that call evil tov, and tov evil, that put darkness for light, and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet, and sweet for bitter, wise in their own eyes, and clever in their own sight. Fire shall devour them, flame shall consume them. Their roots shall be as rottenness, the blossoms as dust, because they cast away the Torah of YaHuaH and despised the word of the Kadosh One of Israel. Ruth was not just a hearer, but a doer of the Torah, who chose the light over darkness. She held not to Chemosh, but to Torah of YaHuaH, and loved the word of the Kadosh One of Israel. A wise woman clings to the word. The Torah of YaHuaH is the living word of YaHuaH, our manna. The 3 women in a scroll needed the tree of life to eat the lechem the Ima had prepared. She is a tree of life to them that take hold of her, says the word, and happy is everyone who takes hold of her. Where you die, I will die, she says. Just like our forefathers made an oath to carry their bones back to the land swear to Abraham, Yitzhak, and Yaakov. Hakoti, the Torah of YaHuaH is our weapon, needed for any season, and will equip you for your battle against the evil spirit. Wisdom is calling you to become a doer, not just a hearer. Ruth didn't wait to be in Bethlehem to obey. She clung to Naomi on the way. She followed the voice. She was planted before she was rewarded. She bowed low before she arose.
O YaHuaH, my Master, lay the foundation of Torah in us. Write your loving instruction on our hearts. Cause us to love wisdom's voice and reject the foolish woman's words. If we have resisted the covering you gave us, forgive us. If we have listened to another voice, silence it. Train our hands for obedience and prepare our feet to walk in your narrow path. O Abba, cover your daughters, instruct them, clothe them with humility and strength. Let us be like Ruth, clinging to your every word and doing it, not through striving, but through submission. Selah.
So I challenge you today, even if it costs you, even if it's unseen, even if others turn back, let your heart say, where you go, I will go. Where you lodge, I will lodge. Your people, my people. Your aloha, my aloha. Next on Talorah, the fourth pillar, the fear of YaHuaH. Ruth bowed down to rise, and so must we, and keep walking the narrow path. Selah.